Hi everyone. I just wanted to make a short video going over an example of graphing a quadratic because there is an example in the slides, but we don't actually go over it live. So I want to make sure that you had a video example as well. So let's take the given equation, y equals x squared minus 4x plus 5. The first thing we're going to want to do is build a table out of this so we can actually get our coordinates. And to know where the middle of our table should be, or what x value should be in the middle, we want to know where the vertex of this parabola is going to be. We want to know where that axis of symmetry is going to be. If we find the axis of symmetry, that's going to give us the middle point on our parabola, and that's a good starting point for our table. So first, we are going to find that algebraically. We know that is x equals negative b over 2a, or x equals, in this case, negative 4 over 2 times, there's really a 1 out in front of the x squared here, so we will call that a 1. X equals positive 4 over 2, which is 2. So our middle table value here should be 2. That's where we're going to build our table around. We're going to look at some x values that come before 2, like 1, 0, maybe even negative 1. And then we're going to look a few values past 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, unlike when we built our tables for linear graphs, we're not actually going to do the substitution here. That would take us a while. What we're going to do is we're going to go into our calculator. In your calculator, you want to go to y equals, type in x squared minus 4x plus 5. And then you're going to look at the table. So from here, we're just going to hit second graph. And that's going to bring us to our table. We can scroll down a little bit so that we can see the window we want to. Starting at negative 1, we have negative 1, 10, 0, 5, 1, 2. So I'm going to start copying those down. Negative 1, 10, 0, 5, 1, comma 2, 2, comma 1, 3, comma 2, 4, comma 5, and then last but not least, let's see, 5, comma 10. Now, you should notice something about these. Our vertex here is in the middle at 2, comma 1, and that is a very weird color, so I'm going to switch that to a yellow so you can see it better. 2, comma 1 here is our vertex. That means that's the middle point. The middle of our parabola, the point where it turns, it goes from increasing to decreasing or from decreasing to increasing, will be at 2, comma 1. On either side of this value 2, comma 1 or our vertex, the numbers repeat. So we go from 10, 5, 2 on the y values to 2, 5, and 10. That should happen because we know that our graph is going to be symmetrical. That's why we have that axis of symmetry. We learned in elementary school lines of symmetry and shapes. This is just like another shape, this parabola. So we're going to plot these. We have negative 1, comma 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 0, comma 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, comma 2. 2, comma 1, and now that being the middle point on our parabola, the turning point, or as I said before, the vertex, the values should mirror themselves. We should expect to see a point here, here, and here. I just made it equidistant from that value in the middle there, the axis of symmetry. So let's just make sure we have 3, comma 2, 4, comma 5, yep, and 5, comma 10. So now the last thing that we have to do is we have to connect this with a smooth curve. I'm going to do my best on this. This is kind of tough to do freehand. That didn't go through any of the points, so I'm going to zoom in here to do this. So that is roughly what your parabola should look like. You can extend through a little bit more and put the arrows on the end. And then last but not least, we want to label our graph as y equals x squared minus 4x plus 5. So we followed the steps that were outlined for us in the slides. We built an input-output table that is built around the vertex or axis of symmetry of our parabola. We tested points on either side of that axis of symmetry, so we knew what shape the graph would take. We plotted those on the plane, connected them with a smooth curve with arrows on the ends, and we also labeled. All right, if you guys have any questions, just ask us in the chat or on Google Classroom, or just leave a private comment in the assignment. There's another example that's worked out for you on the slides, and then at the end of this, you're going to go to Alex and work on the assignment. All right, have a great day.